As tragic as Monday's attack in Boston was, we've certainly seen a city at its best since then. Joining me now, Tim Ritchie, assistant track and cross-country coach for Boston College. Tim ran in the race Monday and, of course, has been working with the athletes leading up to this weekend's track and field championships in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Tim, what has the last few days been like for you?
It's been pretty emotional back here in Boston. Kind of had the whole spectrum. Preparing for the marathon itself, it's a big day on campus at BC and a big day for the city of Boston. And then we've had a whole range of emotions, from great pride to great sadness to great triumph and joy as well. So the community of Boston and BC really lives by. So it's definitely been tough, but the outpouring of support across the country and right here on campus has been a blessing. So I had finished the race about 2 hours before the bombings happened, but I was waiting pretty close to the finish line for a couple friends of mine to finish the race. The finish line is on one corner and I was on the other corner. So my view of the bombings were blocked by the tents, but we heard them loud and clear, and it was a pretty scary moment. My friends and I didn't quite want to admit to what we thought it might have been. We didn't quite know what caused the sounds. We only had our suspicions. And the Boston police were just kind of immediately moving everybody away. And so it wasn't until we were about a mile from the epicenter there that I started to get word from people who were closer what it actually was. And at that point, the mission was pretty much just leave the area and find safety somewhere. And we just started an outpouring of text messages and calls to people that we knew that were in the area to make sure they were okay. I had a lot of friends running and a lot of people in the BAA involved, and so just trying to check in with as many people as possible in the immediate aftermath.
You talk about the BAA, that's the Boston Athletic Association, which puts on the marathon. You're part of the BAA. What does this race mean to the city?
Yeah, I mean, for 117 years, I feel like it's been like the heart of the sports culture in Boston. You know, it's a moment for not just running to take its turn in the Boston sports world, but kind of, it's really been a testament to the human spirit over the years. The marathon's always been a symbol of unity and passion and courage for the people of Boston and for the world who comes to take part in the Boston Marathon. And so, the emotions that morning were, courage, ready to overcome any obstacles, ready to help out everybody else in the community. That was the motivation for the day, and that didn't change at all with the bombings. The only thing that changed was instead of trying to help everybody across the finish line, we were just trying to help everybody find safety and peace in the aftermath. So, the Boston Marathon's it's just been a staple of the springtime in Boston. It's always been a welcoming, testament to the human spirit, and I think it was especially that this past Monday.
As I mentioned, you're in Raleigh right now for the ACC Track and Field Championships. The athletes you're working with must have been affected by this. How are they handling this?
Pretty well, actually. I've been really proud of them. The BC community is a very close-knit family, and the track team especially. Being runners, we feel for anybody who's affected by this. The running community is really close, whether we know the people involved or know the people who are hurt or not. A runner is a runner, and we all kind of take part. We all kind of partake in that same passion. Immediately, my whole team reached out to me and my coach because they knew that we were downtown, and we had a few alumni as well racing, and so everybody on the team was checking in to make sure that we were okay. That was their first reaction, and then since then they've been trying to figure out a way to best honor, the victims and those who are hurt, and everybody affected by it. And they decided that they're going to race with yellow shoelaces, which is the color of the Boston Marathon. So they all went out, got yellow shoelaces, and they're going to have blue and yellow ribbons on their jerseys. So just as a way to kind of show their solidarity and support, that they come down here to compete at the high level, to pursue their passion of running, in honor of those who might have had that cut short, or affected in some way on Monday. So they've been great. Like I said, their immediate reaction has been love, and it's been community here, and I'm really proud of this team and this campus.
Well, Tim Ritchie, you finished 25th, and I realize with everything that happened afterwards, that feels kind of small, but it's nonetheless, that was an impressive accomplishment, and right now, I know the country, the world is with Boston strong. There's no doubt about it. Good luck to the Eagles this weekend, and thanks very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.